10 to 3, people. I got up at 2, had a mega long shower, felt legendary. Yup, now it's 10 to 3. Fuck's sakes. I think I'm gonna go fire a coffee into a cup and then pound it into me. Because I need that kind.
Because I love coffee. It wakes me the frig up. I love coffee. But I'm not gonna rifle it up my butt.
Probably saying, why the fuck would you rifle a coffee up your butt in the first place? Well, there's actually people who do that. The technique is called the coffee enema. Yes, the coffee enema. They brew a giant pot of coffee and then they rifle it up their butt with a tube and all that. Just like giving yourself an enema or going to the hospital and getting an enema. This is what these people do with fucking coffee. It's disturbing. I thought she was gonna fall in the water like she did the other day. She was on the crate and she wanted to get some fresh water after I filled it. And instead of jumping down and walking around like she did, she jumped down into the bowl, knocked the bowl over, and spilt the whole friggin' thing. And now she's attacking Oreo because Oreo's too close. And my coffee's done. Yeah, buddy, coffee's done. Yeah, but I don't know, that coffee enema thing. To me, coffee you're supposed to drink, not shoot it up your bum. So, to each their own, I guess, but that's friggin' weird. And it was on some show called Weirdest Habits or Sick Habits or something, I can't remember now. It was pretty fucked, indeed. Alrighty, well, it's 3:30. I haven't been too talkative today, I know. We're gonna head off to work and get this shift over with and then come home. We got flyers downstairs. Hopefully they're still there when I get home tonight. Chances are they should be, but you never know. And we're gonna rock some flyers. And like I said, tomorrow I gotta go to my parents' house to set up Dad's new video card and his new television / monitor. And then we're gonna friggin' go from there. Apparently Mom's making me dinner tomorrow night. I don't even need to cook. And Oreo's barking because he does that a lot. He's stupid. Oh, I just stepped on him because he walks too close to me. Ow, well, I stepped on him again because he walks too close to me. Anyway, let's get off to work, then come home and see what the night brings, because it's going to be the weekend, and weekend means no having to go to work. And well, tomorrow I'm pretty freaking busy during the day. No clue what's going to happen at night. We're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Maybe I'll work more on the room. I don't know. Well, let's get out there. I knew it was warm outside, but I didn't think it was that friggin' warm. Right on. All right, let's go to work. Yeah, so apparently this past week we had a gas shortage in North Bay, like fuel for cars. With all that brutal highways and snow and ice and all that nonsense, apparently there was no freight coming in the North Bay to drop off food and gas and shit. So I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it. You know, I still got 3/4 of a tank of gas left from when I filled up and stuff, but a couple people from North Bay were posting on Facebook asking which gas stations still have gas left, and a few of them went to the grocery stores and found a lot of fresh produce. The racks were empty because, like I said, no transports were rolling because a lot of the highways were closed when we had that friggin' freakish weather. But you know, the minus 35 and minus 45 and all that nonsense. But that's kind of crazy when you know, it's borderline apocalypse situations when you can't fuel up your car or anything because there's no gas left. Maybe this is a sign that the government needs to quit friggin' dicking around and letting us have our electric cars, hydrogen powered cars, and so on and so forth. Maybe it's time to start thinking about an alternate fuel source rather than depleting the world of its oil. But whatever, as long as there's money in it, the government won't stop selling it, because all they're about is that fucking bottom dollar. And I preach that every day. You know, as long as their wallets are getting lined with dollar bills, they don't give a fuck about this planet. All they care about is their great big houses and their multiple swimming pools and drinks all day and smoking crack. That was a Rob Ford bash. But there you go. Yeah, fucking gas shortage. Because I was wondering, like, I'm sitting there, I was coming home on Tuesday night, and I'm passing all the gas stations. Like, I passed a couple Shells and that, and they all had 0000 written on their boards. And I was like, maybe they're going through like the midnight reset or something because all the shops were closed. I thought maybe they turned off their blinky boards. Now I have a feeling that the reason why it said 0000 is because they had no gas to sell. It wasn't free. It's just they had no gas. And even at work, at the gas station by my work there, where it's always super cheap, they had 0 gas available. And I heard them talking about it, and they're just saying, well, just go outside and put cones in front of the gas pumps. And they sent one of the employees out to put those pylons by every single gas pump to avoid people from buying gasoline. So, oh shit. So yeah, like that worked, I guess, because, you know, who's gonna who's going to drive over a pylon except for me when I had my old Sierra? But I did that on purpose because it sounded neat when it ran in my wheel well. What am I doing? Why did I come into this lane? Anyway, yeah, so pretty freaking crazy when you think about it. What would you do if your city ran out of gas, you know? A lot of people in this town would be fucked because everybody drives everywhere. Some people walk, but when it's minus 35 out, the last thing you want to do is walk. But I guess if you gotta survive, and you're gonna walk, so. Oh well, first gasoline, next electricity, I guarantee you. But it's the way she goes. Anyway, let's carry on getting to work. Alrighty people, well we made it to work. Bonus. Get this 8 hours over with and get this weekend started. Thinking about maybe at 8 o'clock on my lunch, taking a run to the, almost threw up a little bit there. Taking a run to the beer store, going to pick up a case, and then having some beers tonight when I get home. But I gotta be up pretty early tomorrow, so I probably shouldn't drink tonight. I don't know. Maybe I won't, and we'll go pick up beers tomorrow. That sounds like a plan. All right, I'm gonna get the frig out of here, head her inside, and hammer her down, so I'll talk to you guys later. Yep, it's midnight, and it's warmer than it was earlier today. Gotta love it. Problem though, look at my window. Sort of fixed it. Whatever. I can tell if something's coming, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, I should probably clear that off. Fuck it. This one's just as bad. Well, not really. This is just water. We'll just give her the old perfect. And yeah, this window was frozen too, but I had the car running and it warmed up a little bit. All right, let's go home and see if the fur babies trash my house again. Sons of bitches. Like I was talking about earlier, I just drove by the Shell station by my house. Fucking 0 up on the thing, so there must be out of gas again, I guess. And right now it's pissing rain out. That's right, people. It's like January 9th or 10th or some fucking nonsense. It's pissing rain out. And currently 0 degrees Celsius, so 32 Fahrenheit. It's ridiculous. It's friggin' ridiculous, but it's the way she goes. Yeah, buddy. Well guys, I was contemplating on whether or not to do Flyer Day. Probably saying do it anyway, but I kind of sort of decided not to, mainly because the flyers this week really suck. The only good one is No Frills. They're having their dollar days where they got a couple good things for $1. And other than that, they're kind of shit. And that happens this time of year because Christmas is over and the next friggin' holiday is Valentine's Day. And they don't really have any good deals until like back to school and stuff. They might have a couple here and there, but I'm gonna skip Flyer Day this week because it's complete bullshit and I'm just gonna end up making fun of the deals, which could be entertaining and stuff, so. But still, I'm gonna say free Flyer Days for this week, and maybe next week if they don't completely lick my balls, I might pick it up and do it again. But as for this week, they're just bullshit. So right now outside it's currently raining. It's 0 degrees and there's a freezing rain warning in effect. Chances are tomorrow my car is going to be a ball of ice. That should be fun. And tomorrow I got to go over to my dad's house there and throw that new video card into his computer and set up his new 39-inch TV and get all that working together and things with HDMI cables. And mom's making supper, which is freaking awesome because that means I don't have to cook, and that's freaking awesome. Love that kind. And Oreo's gonna come over to my parents' house too, and he's gonna get treats up the freaking wazoo and be a crazy little puppy wuppy and all that nonsense. So I think I'm pretty much gonna shut the vlog down here. It's a little shorter than usual, but it's the way she goes sometimes. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video regardless. If you did, you know where that like button is. It's somewhere down here-ish. Just, you know, give her a slapperoonie. And if you like this video, share this shit with your friends. They might like it too. You never friggin' know. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.